Alright, welcome back. It's going to be a flight to Faroe Island. Vågar is the airport. We are starting here in Bergen, and as we can see, we have an Airbus 350 from Lufthansa. Looks like an Airbus 350,000 taxiing by behind us. That's a large aircraft for little Bergen, Flesland. But hey, anyways, we're doing this online, so it's on VATSIM, and we're going to see what kind of air traffic we're going to receive. So stand by.
Clear to enter Flesland control zone via descent. Join, or correction, join right base, runway 35.
Clear to enter Flesland control zone via descent and join the right base, runway 35. Any altitude for us? Lima November Papa Papa Delta.
Lima Papa Delta again.
Do you want us on any altitude for Lima November Papa Papa Delta?
Clearance in a few seconds as soon
Lima
as it's
Papa Delta, yes.
space on radio. Looks like the controller is
Lima
a
Papa
little
Delta,
bit
clear
new.
2,000 feet below VFR and make one right orbit
And there we had a change between two different
Right orbit
towers,
base and
so, which is normal when you have training online.
Lima November
Not a problem.
Papa Papa Delta.
Lima Papa Delta, confirm 2,000 feet below.
Beklager, 2,000 feet below. Lima Papa Delta.
Lima Papa Delta, korrekt.
Flesland Tower, Scandinavian 221 Echo with information Charlie requesting clearance for Vågar, Färöarna.
Scan 221 Echo Flesland Tower, hello. Clear to Vågar via directly 1 Delta departure, initial climb 6,000 feet, and squawk 4026.
Clear to fly to Färöarna on Rekla 1 Delta departure, initial climb 6,000 feet, squawk 4026, Scandinavian 221 Echo.
And 221 Echo, read back correct.
Alright, so then we can just proceed with our next task. I have already programmed the FMC according to the departure, which is then going to be runway 35 with Rekla 1 departure. So then we're just going to set our squawk, and that is going to be 4026.
Lima Papa Delta, Lima Papa Delta, join final runway 35.
And there we
Runway
go.
35, Lima Papa Delta.
There's a little bit of traffic here, not a lot, but some. So now we're just going to load the baggage, and then we are off. So we are fully loaded, all the baggage, all the passengers are aboard. So now we're going to do the finished things what we have to do. Close up. Just double check that the APU is on. APU is on. Disconnect and remove. Put the charge back to close up here. Beacon lights on. Everything else looks okay. Flesland Tower, Scandinavian 221 Echo, requesting pushback and startup, stand 5.
Scandinavian 221 Echo, push and start is approved, QNH 1021.
Pushback and startup approved, QNH 1021, Scandinavian 221 Echo. Alright, let's do this then. GSX.
And Lima Papa Delta, wind 310 degrees, 13 knots, runway 35, clear to land.
Nose to the right, tail to the left, sounds good.
Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Alright, starting number 2. Looks like we're going to have really nice weather. At least until we get to Faroe Island. Over there, their story is a little bit different. Not too bad though. Right, starting engine number 1.
Lima Papa Delta, what's your preferred parking?
We'll just take one of the helipads for Lima Delta.
Lima Papa Delta, Roger, taxi to stand Hotel 56 via Charlie and Whiskey.
Hotel 56, Charlie and Whiskey, Lima Delta.
Probably going to get Whiskey Yankee to holding runway 35, I presume.
KLM 24 Mike requesting pushback to startup.
Unlocking gear.
KLM 24 Mike, straight push and start approved QNH 1021.
Straight push and start approved QNH 1021 KLM 24 Mike.
Alright, let's check performance page. We have 7.0.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
7.0.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
7.0 set. Flaps 2. Or actually flaps 8 it is. Alright, got signal that we're all clear. Flesland Tower Scandinavian 221 Echo requesting taxi clearance.
Scandinavian 221 Echo, taxi to holding point runway 35 via Whiskey Hotel Yankee.
Taxi to holding point runway 35 via Whiskey Hotel and Yankee, Scandinavian 221 Echo. Alright, off we go then. And this is a flight I'm doing with my own virtual airlines, or virtual airline, which is Scandinavian.eu. We have over 500 routes that you can select from, and you can fly pretty much everywhere in Scandinavia and Europe and a few other places.
Scandinavian 221 Echo, line up runway 35.
Line up runway 35, Scandinavian 221 Echo. So shake it off if you want to. Alright, runway 35.
Scandinavian 221 Echo, wind 310 degrees, 13 knots, runway 35, clear for takeoff.
Runway 35 clear for takeoff, Scandinavian 221 Echo. And we're off. Oh, one thing, very important thing. That's why we have checklists. That's why we don't read checklists. We are off, ready to go. climb thrust set. Actually, I should start reading checklists because I keep forgetting things. It might be the age, or it might be that I'm flying a little bit too much and get a little bit unconscious. Or rotate. Ooh, it's a little bit windy here. There we go. Positive climb, gear up. Now, speed. APU. APU, sorry. Autopilot. Flesland Towers going in 221 Echo, passing 1000.
Skyman 221 Echo, thank you. No further ATC. Monitor advisory 122.8. Have a nice flight.
122.8, tack ska du ha. Skyman 221 Echo. Right, no further ATC, so we're going to switch to Unicom. Com 122.80. Set. Now we can speed up. Set to 20. We have to 90 degrees turn coming up. I don't want to do that in too high speed. Here we have Bergen. And Flesland in the background. Looking good. Flaps 6. Flap 0. Alright, I will see you once we reach our cruising altitude at flight level 340. Welcome back. We are at flight level 340, even though it says 32736. We are still at flight level 340, and we have the islands of the Shetlands over here, if that's what it's called. Not exactly sure about that. And we have the small but nimble, nice cabin of the CRJ. Alright, we're heading up to the flight deck. So we are almost a little bit half the way, and we are past and left Norway, and don't have coverage anymore, so we're basically flying by ourselves. This guy is going to Keflavik. Other than that, I don't think we have any traffic. And we have someone just landed. I think it was an Airbus 320. And we have an Aerosoft approach for runway 12. So we need to follow that one closely. We can take a look at... No, that wasn't what we were supposed to do. We can take a close look at that, and we can see we need 4,000 feet, and we're coming in here. So, that is pretty much how it's going to play out, I think. Other than that, it's not much to tell from 34,000 feet. We are soon nearing our top of our descent, actually, in I would say 50 nautical miles, and we're going to land with approximately 1,860 kilos of fuel. We have 3,825 on board, so we can manage to divert if needed. Should probably not be needed, because the meter is actually looking quite good. But see you back on our descent and approach. Welcome back. We're getting closer to Faroe Island, and we are going to take a look at the map over here. As you can see, we're passing Robur, and after that we are going to start our approach phase to the airport. So heading back into the cockpit. Oh yeah, passing an island over here. Looks really cool. Nice. Alright, so what's up in here? 10,000 feet. We can notify passenger that we're going to land in not very many minutes. Just arrange this. Start the terrain radar, which is going to pause the simulator for a few seconds. Then we're back again. Coming in here to Rejak. After that we're going to turn in here, so I have entered 2,000 feet. As we're coming into VG860 Victor Golf, and from there we're going to have an approach, and as you can see the airport is slightly offset, so we have to take that into considerations when we are doing our approach. And weather at Vågar is winds 120 at 30 knots, unlimited visibility, overcast 1,800 feet, temperature plus 8 degrees, accumulate 1024. And the wind is probably going to change during the next hour to 130 at 25 knots. But for now it looks all good. And we'll set local QNH. Slight lag there, probably the airport is loading in, I guess. We can reduce the speed to 220 knots. And we're also going to check approach speed 144. Copy that. I'm not going to change that at the moment. Can reduce our descent rate. Don't think we're going to be able to see very much. The island is over here, somewhere in the grey mist. Passing 3,700 feet, let's see. Can I change the range one more time? Watch the speed. And we're through one cloud layer. I think I can spot an island over here. Yep, most definitely. Yep, absolutely. Alright, we're going to reduce our speed to 180. 2,000 feet coming up. .180 set. Flap 6. And throttle back. Alright, coming out through the probably last cloud layer. Yeah, well, we're going to be in and out as that was at 1,800 feet, I guess. Keep the speed. Flaps 8. Going to be hand flying from around Victor Golf 860. It's the plan. And reducing to 160. This is super cool. Really cool with that island straight ahead. Flaps 20. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what autopilot is doing now, but that turn was a slightly steep turn, I want to say. Alright, heading select. Big 850 coming up. Right, getting into the position in my seat. Autopilot off. Cycling the flight director. Set speed. Performance 144 sets. Look at this. This is super cool. What an approach. Oh my, oh my. Have you have you not done it, I recommend highly. I highly recommend that you take the trip.
1,000.
Flaps full. You can see the airport in the distance here. Oh, so here, manage the speed. It goes super quick with flaps out and full landing. Gear is down. Wind is shifting a little bit. Little high.
Sync rate 400. Sync rate 300.
Yes,
200.
it's a tricky airport.
Sync rate 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Oh, it's a little bit rough, I have to say. When it comes to what I normally Alright, not the best approach, not the best landing either. But at least you can approve. It's tougher when you are on your top. You have nowhere else to go but down. Let's turn around. We can switch off the train radar. Stunning view. Absolutely stunning. Go to backtrack to parking. Not going to retract the flaps, because if I do that here, the recording software for my flight is going to give me penalty, as I'm doing it on the runway. So I am just going to wait until we have vacated the runway. Well, that was quite a rough approach and landing. I guess everyone else is probably doing that a lot nicer than what I presented to you. But it's tricky. I'm not comfortable at all actually with it. Quite demanding. Alright, our intersection is coming up. Why are you stopping? It's like the gear is locking itself or something like that. Very strange. Do not have an answer. Alright, let's see. I'm most definitely going to do this with another type of aircraft. Maybe an Airbus 320 just to see how it feels and performs if I fly that better on those kind of approach, or if it's still as bad as this one. Alright, that was it. Welcome to Faroe Island and welcome to Våga. See you another time.